Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Hello, Charlotte. So my name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. Right now, we're going to be doing a guided group meditation and group energy work. If you've never experienced this with me before, you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. So all you have to do is just start breathing very deep and very slow. I'm going to go ahead and guide you all the way through. All the way through. So if you've never experienced my group energetic work, it can be a very potent experience. It would be very, very good if you get comfortable, meaning seated in a reclined position, laying down, whatever's most comfortable and feasible for you at this moment. Okay? So let's go ahead. Let me just give you guys a very quick disclaimer. My energy will always honor your sovereignty. Without permission from your highest self, it will not enter your space. I don't use my personal energy. I use energy from the collective whole. So this is our energy. If you'd like to just observe without actually participating, you can. Without permission from your higher self, this energy will not enter your space. Okay? So breathe very deep and very slow. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Continue breathing in cycles of light and release. Allow yourself to finally experience intentional breathing. Inhale with a knowing that your intention is to replenish all the parts of you that have become dim. Exhale with a knowing that you are releasing the parts of your shadow that are not in alignment with your growth. The winds of change have brought before us chaotic storms. These storms will serve to clear the landscape of your mind and soul so that you can allow in the truth of your being. Sit quietly and breathe. See yourself sitting in the middle of a field, feeling very safe, feeling very calm. Allow yourself to notice everything in the field. What type of plants are nearby? What colors surround you? Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Allow yourself time to just observe what's around you. There's no need to rush. This space is very safe. Everything within this field exists to support you and your growth. Become acquainted with everything in this field. Notice how the sun watches after you. Notice the feeling of the wind very gently caressing your face. You are so very loved. Whether you recognize it or not, you are so very loved and completely supported. Allow your mind to wander. All these things that you worry about, allow them to rise to the surface. What are you most afraid of? What is it that's preoccupying you right now? Allow yourself to think of it. Whatever that thought is, whatever the worry, see yourself holding it in your hand like a rock, sitting in your hand. Acknowledge its presence. No shame, no guilt, just acknowledgement. This exists. It's within your hand. Notice the rock in your hand is beginning to move gently. Cracks are forming. Notice more movement. Notice the cracks are opening. Something is coming out of the rock. It's a butterfly. Just keep watching. Watch how that struggle to come out is actually helping strengthen the butterfly's wings. There's no rush to this process. It just is. Keep watching this butterfly. Notice that it's preparing to fly away. Allow it. Allow this butterfly to take with it all of your worries, all of your fears, with no force. Feel yourself get lighter. Notice your thoughts now. They're going back to memories that make you smile. Things from your childhood. Moments with the people you love. This is the truth of your life, not the rock. This moment, this remembrance. Notice that the wind is starting to pick up. The warmth of the sun is fading. The clouds have come in. A storm is brewing. We're not going to get up from where we're seated. This field is safe. There's no reason to fear. Look at the clouds with no fear. These clouds have come to help you. This storm exists for your benefit. Welcome it. Notice the sun is gone. Notice the beautiful memories have also faded away. All that's before you right now are angry clouds, flashes of lightning, the sound of thunder booming from the deep, and still you have no fear. The first drops of rain are falling. Welcome the rest of the drops. Feel the rain establishing itself. Feel your clothes getting drenched. Feel this water from the sky washing down your face, down your arms, down your chest and back, down your legs. Feel the water pooling around you, and still there is no fear. Simply observing. This water is washing away all that no longer serves you. Allow it. Feel the rain intensify. Give the clouds permission to bring a monsoon if need be. But we will sit here with no fear, allowing this storm that exists for our benefit to do what is necessary so that we can grow. The wind is getting stronger. Just as we're getting comfortable with the amount of rain, the wind is blowing the clouds away, slowly at first, and then with urgency. The sun is coming back. The warmth is returning. The puddle that formed around you, notice it no longer feels wet. Instead, it feels very soft with new growth. Everything that was washed away from you has served to grow you and your environment. You are surrounded by softness. You are surrounded by new life. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment. There is no rush. Sit here in this field with me. Be fully present. You may feel your emotions rising. You might feel the need to cry. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Don't try to force it to stop. In this moment, it's only you and I in this field. No one else. In this moment, the love overflows as liquid from the eyes because we recognize you see the spark of God within me, and I see the spark of God within you. Notice the wind has stopped. Notice the stillness and the silence. It focuses your attention on the fact that we are one. Inhale the light of your truth. Exhale the darkness of your doubt. Inhale the light of our truth. Exhale the power of our love. Become fully present in your body now. Notice how different it feels. You no longer carry the things that weren't yours to carry. You no longer have the fears that were rooted in your doubt. You remember just a little bit more of where it was you came from and the fact that you're made of love. Stand tall in knowing who you are. Stand strong in knowing that you're loved. Take a moment to enjoy the truth. As you sit in this moment, sitting in the light of your truth, I'm going to send energy from our point of origination. I'm going to wrap it around you. I do this to help you remember. Even in the darkest times, you were never alone. Breathe very deep and very slow. Control your breathing. And if you're getting dizzy, allow the energies to just course through your entire body before it's released back down into earth. Allow yourself to finish your experience. There is no rush. Take as long as you need. When you're ready, I invite you to share whatever it is you feel called to share, whether it be sensations you experienced, thoughts you had, So as you guys continue to share in the comments, whatever you feel called to share, I want to share something as well. With all the ugly things that I've been seeing going on, all the ugly exchanges, this is my way of fighting back. Not by showing that I'm more right, or that you're somehow more wrong. By showing you and reminding you, we all come from the same place. All made of the same thing. And regardless of what you believe and how you live your life, no matter what kind of person you are, we all go home together. No one gets left behind. Not a single person. So, how do you negate such ugly in this world? Not by focusing on how ugly it's gotten. Yes, acknowledging the state is important, but the way you fix things is by finding the solution and implementing it. And for every circumstance, every single potentiality that I have ever explored as a soul, the solution has always been the same. Remembering the truth of love. Love in its totality. Omnilove. The very substance that willed us into being. The most beautiful thing about creation is that we are all sparks of God. No matter what your concept of God is or isn't, we are all nothing but fractals of one consciousness. A consciousness that became so curious that it needed individuated experiences to understand what it breathed into being. That's all we are. Fragments of the mind of God. And no one cell is any less important than the other. And maybe if we remember that, we wouldn't have to try anymore. We would just simply return back to our original state of being, which is peace, which is love. We had to be taught to be the way we are now. Maybe it's time to unlearn those things. Maybe. But each has their own personal timeline, and I respect that. Some need a little more time, and I respect that. So I hope you guys had an amazing experience. I hope this triggers a remembering for you. And I hope you share this out. Share it to whoever you feel needs it. Watch it as many times as you want. The energy, the intention, all of it is recorded. Even if you don't watch this live, it's still the same. You still get the same benefits. You still feel a moment of returning back home. And if you cried, it's because you felt home for the first time in a long time. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. My tears are not of sadness. It's hard not to cry. When you sit in the presence of God. And every time I do, always, no matter how hard I try to control it, the shame of showing emotion because it's somehow a weakness in this world, it just completely disappears. And I don't care who sees me crying, because I'm so focused on what it is I'm feeling, what it is I'm reconnected with. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So guys, I'm going to get going. From the deepest depths of my heart's oceans, I love every single one of you.